Next caller on the line, won't you go ahead, please? Hello.
Oh, hi. Gosh, this is great. I can't believe it. I just wanted to ask Marilyn if she was an inspiration to any of the early songs.
Well, I think I was. Yeah, the songs that I think he wrote about me were God Only Knows. Sometimes it's a little depressing because you get to hear them talk about what they really don't like in you anymore, you know. Like Caroline No, it went, where did your long hair go? I was really depressed when I heard that song, but it was wonderful. Let's see. She's Not the Little Girl I Once Knew. You know, I grew up. Don't Hurt My Little Sister was about me and my sisters. Brian didn't have any sisters. Oh, God. He wrote a song called Marilyn Ravel.
Were you flattered when you became part of his music?
Oh, of course. Are you kidding? Oh, you know that we were the cheerleaders. The Honeys were the cheerleaders on Be True to Your School.
No kidding.
Yes.
The Honeys. Now, what are the Honeys doing now?
The Honeys, we have a...
Why do they call them the Honeys?
The Honeys, okay. In the Beach Boys song, Surfin' Safari, it said, early in the morning we'll be riding along or something. The Honeys will be coming along. The Honeys are girl surfers. And our first record was Surfing Down the Swanee River. And
there you are.
But anyway, we have an album coming out in Sweden in around a month, another album. We've had an album out a couple years ago called Ecstasy. Now we're in the studio right now making 2 new records, and we're real excited.
So you're busy. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'd like to say that Miss Wilson is a very beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you.
And I think that Brian is a fool to let go of somebody like her.
I love you.
I did not hear what the gentleman said.
He said that Brian was a fool to let go of me. Thank you.
Were there any questions for Marilyn, or just a nice compliment, sir?
Well, I'd like to ask her if she's thinking of getting married again with any other man than Brian.
Am I going to get married again? I'd like to one day, when the right man comes along.
Do you have any other man in mind, was the second part of the question.
Oh, no, not at the moment.
In other words, Marilyn, are you seeing anybody serious at this time, is what this man wants to know?
No, not right now.
Okay. Next caller's on the line. Won't you go ahead, please? Hello.
Yes. My name is Sean, and what I wanted to know was, while you were with your husband, did you ever sing with the group?
With the Beach Boys? Is that what you mean?
Yes, I just want to know, did you ever sing with the group itself?
Yes, all the time. I think that I was on practically every album once we were married, and so were the other Honeys on a lot of the albums. I sang, well, we had a studio in our home, and that when Brian would need another part, he would have me come in and sing the part with the guys, and also he would have me come to the piano when he was creating the songs, and he would have me sing the parts along with him, so he would hear how they sounded.
Did you, of course you knew about this, I lost my train of thought as I hit the phone here. Your reaction when James Watt, the then Secretary of the Interior, and this whole ruckus about the Beach Boys singing in Washington for the 4th of July, that they couldn't sing there, what did you think of that?
Oh, I thought it was ridiculous, and I said, wow, what publicity the guys are going to get out of this. It's going to help their career back up again, which it did.
And one other loose end here in my mind. You said in the previous segment, when talking to one of our callers, that Brian could not see the children now because of his doctor. What does that mean?
Well, Brian is under, right now, 24-hour therapy with this particular doctor. And the doctor kind of has the children down, maybe like around number 20 on the list of the things that Brian is supposed to get better at and do first, which is, horrible. So it's horrible. The children and the family should be first, and then comes the career, and then comes this, and then comes that. But this doctor is, brainwashing him at the moment, and none of us are really happy about it at all. But he is helping Brian also. He looks terrific. He's lost a lot of weight. He's off of drugs. And, we just want him back as a, family member.
And a father to the children. Well, maybe if the progress is good, the doctor will bring the priority from 20 up to number 4 or 5.
Well, I hope it's before they're too old to see their daddy.
Okay. Marilyn, thank you for coming on a program like this. I know it's difficult to talk about some of these things, but you're
I enjoyed it.
All right, you're a real trooper, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. We will continue and tell you about tomorrow.